Welcome back, my friends, to Jesus Calling for August 23rd. Entrust your loved ones to me. Let's look at Genesis 37, 3 verse 4, and Ephesians 3 verse 20. Genesis 37 verses 3 to 4 says, "Now Israel loved Joseph more than any of his other sons, because he had been born to him in his old age, and he made a richly ornamented robe for him. When his brothers saw that their father loved him more than any of them, they hated him and could not speak a kind word to him." Ephesians 3:20 says, "Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work in us, to him be the glory in the church and in Jesus Christ throughout all generations, forever and ever. Amen." Entrust your loved ones to me. Release them into my protective care. They are much safer with me than in your clinging hands. If you let a loved one become an idol in your heart, you endanger that one as well as yourself. Joseph and his father Jacob suffered terribly because Jacob loved Joseph more than any of his other sons and treated him with special favor. That is a big no-no, parents. Don't do that. So, Joseph's brothers hated him and plotted against him. Ultimately, I used that situation for good, but both father and son had to endure years of suffering and separation from one another. I detest idolatry, even in the form of parental love, so beware of making a beloved child your idol. That's a really good point. I know sometimes parents, we do that, don't we? When you release loved ones to me, you are free to cling to my hand. As you entrust others into my care, I am free to shower blessings on them. My presence will go with them wherever they go, and I will give them rest. This same presence stays with you as you relax and place your trust in me. Watch to see what I will do. And I know as parents, it can be hard, right, to release your children out to the world. But God is promising right there, if we release them, that He can bless them even more. And I know it is just comforting knowing that my kids, I've raised them to know God, and so they're out in the world doing great things for God. And I know that He is holding them right here in His hands. So I know that they're safe. Now, they may be injured and bad things still may happen to them, but I know ultimately they are still safe in His hands, and He has a plan for them. And ultimately, they're going to go to heaven with me. So what greater joy is that? So I really encourage you to teach your children about Jesus so that you know that even though you release them to the world, one day you're all going to be together again back up in heaven. So have a good day today, knowing that God has your kids right here and He knows what's best for them, even more than we do. Trust that today, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. You can order your own Jesus Calling devotional book by going to jesuscalling.com. And I would love to answer any questions you may have about faith in Jesus. Just email me through my website, nancyjoytoyou.com. And I hope you go out and shine for Him today. See you tomorrow.